everybody. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about the store manager and the role that she played in all of this. I already talked about 3 coworkers that went on my social media and stalked and harassed me for over a year. And while the store manager did not stalk and harass me online, the role that she played was she would humiliate me, embarrass me. There was general harassment, and there was verbal and psychological abuse. Now, to give you guys a little backstory about me, I was with the company for over 10 years. For the first 7 years, I was known as Veggie Girl because I would go to work every day, day in, day out, and I would do the veggies. I would prep the veggies. In 2021, I was asked by the owner if I wanted to learn how to open the store, count the money, all that good stuff. And I said yes. Now, in those 7 years, I am going to share with you how my former co-workers and former managers described me as a employee. Now, I'm going to read it to you guys because trying to remember all that off of the top of my head, I'm not going to be able to do it. So, I was told that I was truly an exceptional hard worker. I was fantastic at my job. I did great work. My work ethic was phenomenal. I was dependable and reliable. I was always on time. In those 10 years, I was only late one time. I over-delivered. I care so much for the customers, care so much for the team. I was told that I was amazing, and the owner trusted me so much that he gave me a store key. I never had any issues with anyone, and nobody had issues with me. We all got along, and that was one thing that I loved about working there, was that everybody was welcoming, friendly, and we all got along. I went to work day in, day out. I showed up to all of my shifts. I never ever did a no call, no show. And if I needed time off, I would let whoever the manager was at that time know with enough time. I was such a good employee that for the first 7 years, everybody would say that the day that I did not show up to work, they would be concerned. They would think something bad happened to me, and that they would call the police and send out a search party to look for me to make sure that I was okay. And to put the cherry on the cake, I never ever got a customer complaint. Ever. I loved the customers. Every time they came in, we would always laugh. We would always joke around. It was such a good time. I never got a customer complaint. I got a lot of compliments about what a good employee I was and how I was one of their best, but I never had any negative feedback. So in January of 2022, the former manager, let's call him Sean, he was let go from the company. And I was asked by the owner if I wanted to become a full-time opener. And I said yes. I was so happy. I was so excited. I got benefits. I got sick time. I got vacation pay. I got a raise. I leveled up in that company, and I was so excited. I was no longer Veggie Girl. I was now a full-time opener, and I didn't have to do veggies anymore. So the store manager, Kristen, started to work at our location in the spring of 2022. And everything was good, everything was cool, everything was great. In November of 2022 is when the general harassment, the psychological and verbal abuse, and the humiliation and embarrassment started with her. So in my next video, I am going to share with you in great detail what happened and just kind of take you through that journey. So, mwah.